Nice mid control. One smoke coming in. First connector. One Molotov for window. Oh, there's gonna be a B split.
Oh, ScreaM taking a bit of damage there. Still taken out. And Caper as well as his teammates, Ferlin, are fighting a frag each. And that should be still working out. Let's see if, though, that aggression will pay off. Because B-side is what they're focusing on. Great headshot. ScreaM himself got there. Maybe more to come. All players are coming for short, and the guy is eliminated immediately. But this Godoplin, his Glock will not prevail. Draken will take the long way around, and he's able to do so. Can he even pass those guys? No, he needs to. And he jumps around and does it. Unbelievable. For the moment, directly inside he plays, has the few angles where he knows players are coming from, could try to headshot through the wood, does not do so. Right-hand side, Caper taps him away. 120 left on that clock. And as Caper and Co try to still prevail and keep up that 2-0 lead to make it up, extended to a third, he's going to be forced out, but does a very crucial frag. Can't, though, prevail against this Godoplin, which forces Sparrow to return. So PHR, Robbie. Sparrow tried to prevail, and my god, what kind of accuracy came up from all three players here? Everybody picked up a final player.
Well, they're all going for some strange mid control of 3 people. Going through catwalk, and look at... I mean, Grux even expected, but still. There's not much Sparrow.
You can't pass.
He finds the opening.
And they even have more control. This is fascinating because they started off the round with taking A ramp control immediately, shifted the players in a more aggressive stance towards middle. And so it's only down to Drake and ScreaM and Zen. Make that 2. 1 tap and Dane and Swedish Wunderkind. Against 5 players from Poland.
Maybe we'll play the position again.
Yep. Let's take a look at it. I mean, as a CT, you prevail with 5 players. Denied, though, entirely, and Grubby can't really escape as this Godoplin is a little bit faster, and the A-side take, it might work out. They know about the stairs players, and nobody checking connector. This is such a crucial flaw in the setup right now. They have opened up a big door for Red Reserve to get things done, though Sparrow as well as PHR have dealt the needed damage, and it's down to 2 Swedes. Draken and Grux are on the A side, but they cannot relax, take the bomb to the ground. As though Draken takes such duels and is even successful with it. Brings it down to only 2 poles. Still, the bomb not brought to the ground. The total opposite. He's fallen. And he hardly has any time. He's trapped in a corner. The bomb is spotted. And now he needs to kill 2. Sounds like a perfect task for Draken most of the time.
No way.
And as I say it, PHR eliminated. Does he know where Caper stands? No, he doesn't. Grux has made that work. Draken has made that work. Check. All the Swedes so far, besides this Godoplin finding a kill. Flashbang worked out brilliantly. And this Godoplin chimes in when needed. Theory confirmed. The Swedish passport is officially your ticket to a kill with Eagle per round. And Caper as well as PHR, they might not have the comfortable time in this, but what a spray control coming in from the pole. Draken is on his own. The guy onto ticket booth needs to kill 2 who are approaching the site. A brilliant
Draken
shot onto Caper, and that means only PHR, only PHR. But the smoke, it drops exactly where needed. And will he take the high ground? Will he get the right shot or not? Because PHR is pulling through, and he sees him. He goes up and he hits it. My God, Draken! Has he got nothing to lose? All besides PHR, of course. So ScreaM, does he do the mistake? Flashed away he is. A perfect shot he gets into Ferlin. He keeps on fighting, but an easy triple that is secured for the headshot machine.
Shouldn't be too hard for Red Reserve to win. Especially now ScreaM tapping them away 1 by 1.
Woo!
What?
It's
Did
a
he kill
single
him?
fire AK. Yeah, he did, of course. Single fire AK bought in by ScreaM. He gets a 4K with ease. Those though only were ecos, so take a look at it. So he said like, can I put this into semi-fire? Can I put this in 1 bullet? And said yes, 1 shot, 1 squeeze of the trigger. So he took out 2.
Last one.
Shoop. It's nasty, isn't it? The man is a machine, and the one tap machine comes in.
On the take, try to get a short control. Oh, and Caper.
He's not been spotting yet, is he? The players are coming in, and gets not a second. It felt like Disco Doppler was not aware from attack from above.
Yeah, and the B side, it's clear.
It is, and especially right now, the man ScreaM. His lurk, though, not paying off, and AGO could retake this if they feel like it. It's a high risk, but it would be a high reward to get number 7 on board. The Red Reserve have so much money stacked. It's unbelievable. And so Zen forced away alone. Grubby needs to chime in, as his participation in this retake is very crucial. Zen alone on his own, and we know this Finn is capable of doing a lot. He plays around the side, but there's a defuse happening. Can he come in time? Oh, yes, he can!
Oh,
and he even
Zen
gets the 3rd in total!
All the chess pieces are moving at the moment.
Cable with the high ground, though, on the bricks. Can take out Grux, who thought middle would be his position for the moment. And that's a little careless from PHR. But once more, Disco Doppler utilizing a position we often saw Drake perform in. As Sen eliminates Grubby, the A side quite vulnerable right now for those poles. As a player comes around any second, the off, we know how lethal it is. Oh, Caper as well as Sparrow are getting way too much. How have they just done that? And they even have the information. This is just brilliant. And Grux hits his initial shots towards ramp, even a second after he has been aim punched. It's unbelievable what kind of accuracy is coming out of them. And whilst all of this is happening, there's already somebody lurking in from behind. The man is named Zen. Excuse me, Draken, of course. Close enough. And he's not necessarily on the radar, but he whiffs his shot as well. But that bomb is dropped. Grubby on his own. Zen and Grux are easy ones. If he finds the one with the Draken, it would be perfect, but nope, he's not able to do so. But right now, Furlan and co are going full speed. The poles are rushing onto the side of B, but they're being stopped. One tap elite goes for the spray onto Furlan, but Caper jumps down and directly rips his head off. And it might be the Red Reserve defense falling apart. It looks still working and promising, as everybody comes in time. Red Reserve have 3 out of 3 players already focused on B. And so Grubby and PHR, their task is not the easiest, because Grux and co are more than ready to retake the side right now and to get those double digits working. And Grubby forced out there. The flames didn't help. PHR is the man to clutch this one and turn it around. But from the side, Draken arrived.
And once more, it's gonna be a fast B hit.
And Furlan already wounded. It seems like it was a team knife coming in. Could be an easy one for ScreaM. Depends what he has up his sleeve. First bullets are arriving on target. And there's still a low HP player coming in, and see what the one tap elite is able to do in combination with them. They didn't have anything really in this round. And Caper now going once more full speed, hops into his Porsche, says, I want to use that. Draken, though, on a beautiful double. So really drastic. It was a really drastic change that we're taking, and now Sparrow on his own. He can't prevail. Every single CT dies. Excuse me, every single CT stays alive. Coming.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's not working according to plan. Disco Doppler falling down. And fully blind, he still finds a frag on the Furlan. This is the typical ScreaM kind of stuff. And this is how those Belgian dreams are made of. But AGO on the right track for this. He even bows down. Seems like he's falling asleep while being on his watch. But so Grux killed as well. Means Sen needs to go home.
Because he had again a very aggressive angle. He saw the first one pass, but he didn't shoot because he was just too quick. And then he will be important in this round.
He will, because this is such a critical round. Does not get the second. Very weird, like he was totally on. But can Grux make the change? No, he can't. A side is swamped by Sweets, but Draken, as usual, he hits shots you would never believe anyone in this world would hit, but he has the magic to it. which now brings Red Reserve in a situation where we are in such a crucial round where they're able to get the number 15 and bring AGO on their knees. Means Sparrow is the only one to hold them up. As he sees the op, hits the shot. That's number 1 gone, but he needs to keep up that defense as he has a bit of a problem with fire just up ahead of him, and he can't make it through. This is over. This is done. This is number 15.
And I'm back 10 on PHR and once more Draken.
He had a smoke just directly in front. How does he do this?
At this point, I don't think even he has his eyes closed probably while playing. I mean,
this is over. Except Grubby and PHR. As only 2 of their players can now turn this one around. But Draken already finding PHR. It seems like this one is over, except Grubby can pull an ace out. Gets 2. Oh, even the third, maybe. And Grubby wants this. He wants this big time. Reloads his AK, as this is the final round for AGO, basically. But no. ScreaM comes in time, as Birthday is the next position to be attacked. And at the moment, well, seems like the Swedes are struggling. Oh, what? This was a Guardian Angel. This was a finished Guardian Angel. I mean, he was about to die. It was just 1 shot that was enough. And then Zen says, not today. So, Stubby comes in. Toilet's taken. And already the A side under Polish control. If Zen, Draken is good up, they'll really stand a chance. That's a different sort of story. Frillin really pins them down. And not even 75 HP are left in total for those CTs. But tapping, they still can do this. But not the right corner checked. Unfortunate end for the Finn. And so Disco Doppelin.
Important, because when they throw the smoke, normally you would expect them to come A long, but now they know it's going to be a B hit.
Oh, there's so much info gained. Zan can't prevail, though. The nade goes deep, and actually that's a lot of damage that has now been dealt. And, well, poor ScreaM is not even that poor, as he actually gets 2. My goodness, that HE has done its job. But, oh! No. That was a 2 versus 2, and Grubby's insane read, like it's an open book just up on his shelf. And that gets them the number 3. That's amazing. And as I say it, my god, Caper fully blind. 2 individuals brought to the ground. Remaking it work with his silenced M4. The rare side of a weapon still through the smoke.
Okay.
They mean business tonight. They really mean business. Gregson Zen. A very crucial boost. Nobody to peek it out. And it seems like he'll not stay successful at the moment. Oh, the timing is so unfortunate for Grux. So he will peek wide. He only gets 1 for the moment. Another smoke. But Grubby reacts properly and according to plan. And right now, full speeds. All right, this is the way they put it. And Furlan has his teammate Caper dying. The high ground he's using, but brilliant edge of the smoke he uses. Nades and nades and nades are coming in, but Grubby really does this? The guy's got balls of steel. And he's pushing through the smoke. And he's not caught yet, but bullets are coming directly around him, and Draken instantly punished him by PHR. Seems like the SG553 is not his friend today. While Sparrow plays around. Oh, and it was not too many bullets. They had their directions set. And so the directions for Red Reserve, they might be just set on safe. As though Zen comes in with another aggression and it pays off, which now leaves only Furlan and Grubby alive. And that ends quite badly for this Godoblin. Will Furlan use a different angle? Draken just taking a little visit out of the balcony, smoking his cigarette and thinking like, okay, I'm feeling like home, but Jesus Christ. And this is where Sparrow and his crew got to be very cautious, but they might hit a perfect time, and yes, they do. Sparrow coming in with another, and now a third. He gets over there. It's still a little bit of danger that is left there as the one-tap elite comes in. Oh! PHR took a lot of time with that. It's really dangerous because we see how many HP are left. No!
And he has no time to rotate. He needs to go to the B side.
This is falling apart. But Ferlin has the accuracy, but Grux is the real threat. Nevertheless, the guy got a lot of HP left. And Grux is not shooting through. Very intelligent move. Pushes through! Oh, and Ferlin!
The only one on the B side. Grubby tries to help him out, but this should be a free B side. Unleash Caper, but he only gets one.
Oh, this is brilliant.
And Disco Doppler.
What?
ScreaM! They're playing so careless at this moment.
They do, and now Zenith might be the next victim. He is, and back on site, Draken falls as well. Those shots from Sparrow were though what they needed.
Already a draw on Ferlin. He nearly gets him.
He's still alive.
I have no idea how.
That's even more astonishing to me.
And it's Sparrow.
And then Sparrow comes. It's unbelievable what Double Scout sometimes is capable of doing. HR still blinds, but now he has the vision. Shoddy works, but they have him pushed over, and Grubby leaves Zen on 5 points of health. And Zen is being screwed over by this game. My god, no. No, you can't do this to this guy. No.
They're taking the time, but still, if Caper only gets one, I don't think they will check the second guy.
What a timing. This is unbelievable. Caper really hits it perfectly. Gets penetrated in the end. Another flashbang, and they seem to collapse entirely. AGO having the upper hand in this situation, and Draken on his own. Will he stand there any longer? Ferlin drops down. No time. Forget it. Draken is over and out. Good night, sweet Swedish prince. And that's a 13-6. What a dominant performance we have just seen there. It's unbelievable what they were actually capable of doing. I'm impressed, and, well, I hope we'll see more of that in the future.